Well, hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J. I'm here to talk to you about the second week of April, the 6th through the 12th. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, as promised. And we are going to go ahead and go a little deeper on that. But in a minute, after I've talked to you a little bit about my guiding messages for the month, my better angels are talking about us separating the things that are keeping us from our people from our lives. So we are releasing stuff we no longer need that keep us from our people. I don't know what that might mean for you. It might be a house. You might have to move. Whatever that is for you, you'll figure it out, right? So as we go, little by little, we'll make those changes. I'm sure you're going to figure out exactly how that applies to you personally, or if it doesn't, then it doesn't. The other message I have is about how we're all going to reach out to our neighbors a little bit, and it doesn't mean that we have to like break bread and hang out, but it does mean that we'll want to help out a little bit. It helps create a feeling of community when you pull in a trash can, you put a newspaper on a front porch, or even weed whack the other side of the fence. Instead of leaving their side tall while you do yours short, but you can do both sides, and that way it looks better for you, yes, but it also is a help out to them. So you're doing little things that are just part of the process, right? And that's very nice. We like to think that we can be part of the community and not in a situation where we're not a part of, right? Excellent. So the other thing we have is a guiding card for you for the month. You have Enchanted. And Enchanted shows up reminding you that the more we can access our little kid selves, and remember to see the magic in our everyday lives and other parts of our lives. Even when things are as frustrating and less than pleasant as you can possibly think, or as unmagical as possible, you may find that you can just look up at the sky, see the clouds, and they're shaped like a cool bird or something else, and it would just take you out of that moment and the drudgery of the moment, and you can see the magic in the moment. And that is what we're looking for, is finding your enchantment wherever you can. All right? You may need to get a little something for your desk that helps you embrace your enchantment. Whether it's just a little box that you decorate and diddle around in that has enchanting little doohickeys in it, little minis, itty bitty teeny weeny minis. Make a little city for yourself, or make a little garden for yourself. Whatever it takes for you to feel a little more magic, a little more enchantment, I think that you'll find that it helps quite a lot, okay? It's a wee break from all the whatever's going on. Perfect. Excellent. Good for you. Love that for you. We have this new deck we're talking about. Available on Etsy, I know that, but I don't remember what it's called. But I'll put it in the link below in the description box. And it's a pirate-themed tarot deck. Isn't that fun? And of course, I'm a pirate tarot card reader, so yeah, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pick one card from this deck. It'll be a mystery card that we look at the very end of the reading, and it'll help tie things up, okay? So let's do this. Let's grab this card for you, all right? What do we have for Aquarius this week? It's right there. Okay, boop, and we're going to save it right there. All right. So yeah, last week was interesting, wasn't it? We had some little bumps in the road, but we worked our way through them. We are savvy and capable and able to handle our things, so that's good news. Where'd he go? There you are. My little turtle dude. He was on a walk. Now he's back. All right. So let's go ahead and add a few cards to these 3 cards and go deeper, right? So this will be very good for us. In the overview, this particular week looked interesting. There was going to be some changes, but let's see how it plays right now with all the extra added information. We have the Tower card, we have the 3 of Cups, and the 5 of Swords. So interesting. We're talking about how something we've been working with or around is coming to an end. It's falling to an end. But it's actually coming to a really nice conclusion. It's wrapping up beautifully. So it isn't bad. This isn't a bad conclusion. This is a finishing up. Everything is falling together and everything is going really smoothly because there's a party in the end, right? We're going to celebrate it. We are going to celebrate the end of this situation. It isn't necessary for us anymore. We don't need it anymore. And it's going to be okay to let it go, all right? Whether you're like you've had 5 jobs and now you're going down to 4. Hello, good job, right? You're allowed to take breaks. You're allowed to come away from doing everything for everything, right? You really do want and need to be the person who lightens your load, all right? You're allowed to lighten your load. And in fact, you're going to celebrate that. You are celebrating that. That is wonderful news. Congratulations. You've made it. Ta-da! The other part of that is now we have something we're going to be, we have a little extra time and we're going to be able to like pick up the slack somewhere. So somebody else has been handling something and not so well. So you're like, okay, I'm going to have to take that back from somebody. I've delegated somebody's a project, the 5 of Swords, taking your power back. You want to go ahead and be the person in charge of the situation now so that you can, because you have extra time. This is you getting extra time and now being able to take back responsibility for the situation. I love it. You're definitely making whatever this loss is into a wonderful thing for yourself. But yeah, of course, it's a headache if you don't take it back, okay? That's why he's rubbing his head. It's like a total headache if you don't take it back. All right? Now then, what's blocking you? Information about ways to make more money. There is no opportunity here to make more money. You're not going to make any more money because you take this thing back. It's just about, taking it back. But there is no new job coming up for you right now. It's fine. You're going to pull back a little bit. You're going to be a little less employed, and God help you. I mean, when you go from 5 jobs to 4 jobs, it's not really that much of a loss. Now, is it? Easy. Relax. You've earned it. The 4 of Cups is here showing that, yeah, definitely, the foundation of your heart becoming more solidified is feeling wonky. You're feeling a little wonky and unsure about how things are going to go. We had spoken in the overview about why when we leave a job of a long time, whether it was a big job or a little job, we make pretty good friends with those people. We're wondering, are we going to maintain those relationships? Are they going to stick? And you're feeling uncomfortable, like you may not be able to keep those relationships in the aftermath. You're like, oh man, I don't know. I'm not going to be able to do those things, and it's going to suck a little. And it might. And now we have the King of Cups, an emotionally based fella who is already standing up and saying, yeah, guess what? Da-da-da-da-da-da. And he's celebrating the fact that you're not going to be around all that nonsense anymore, which is, could be a spouse, could be a partner in life, who's celebrating. It doesn't have to be male or female, one way or the other. I mean, you know what I mean. It doesn't have to be gender specific, but it's an emotionally based person who's going to be celebrating your separation from the situation, and it's going to feel weird. It's going to make it even weirder that you have feelings about the fact that you've stepped away and that yeah, we're celebrating, cool, but you're feeling it in your heart. Your feeling in your heart is like, oh shit, I'm losing something. And they're celebrating still, and you're feeling weird about it. You're like, I don't want to feel like this. But it doesn't change the fact that your solution is to pack up your stuff and take your stuff home from the office. All right, I'm taking my stuff home from the office. I feel weird doing so. I don't feel detached. I feel left behind. I feel all those weird things. This is you just taking stuff home. This isn't about you going on an adventure or whatever, or running off on an adventure. This is really all about you reclaiming your intellectual property, your stuff from the office, right? The 8 of Swords, definitely feeling stuck in your power, not feeling like you have anything to say about the situation unfolding in front of you, feeling very powerless. If you can get somebody else on board with what's going on with your ideas, to sell your idea, maybe you can get this guy on board with the idea that, hey, maybe we should invite the boss out with his wife for dinner, right? And yeah, but you want to make it seem like his idea, so you have him send the text. So then, yeah, it's good. He's on board with it, you're on board with it, everybody's on board with it, and you're claiming your power a little bit more, setting yourself free, because yeah, you deserve to be happy, and you know you want to maintain the relationship with the old boss. That's cool. And the Three of Pentacles is showing that, funny enough, there are people thinking about you for something else. So there might be somebody else thinking that, what if, you know, small businesses need help with their books or whatever, and you were helping that other person out with their books. Now maybe you could jump off onto another small business that needs help with their books. Ta-da! So you may be thought of, now that you have this free time, somebody might be thinking about you in the end, okay? So that's exciting, and it's a much better picture than we were looking at in the overall, in the overview. So I'm appreciating the nuances that came out. All right, let's get you a Cosmic Oracle card, because I think we should. All right. Oh, that's the one. Nope. That one. All right. What do you need to know, Aquarius? What is going to come through here? Be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. Be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. So just be you, and everything is going to go the way it should. All right? And when I say should, I mean should. Not necessarily the way you dream it up, but it'll go the way it should. Okay? Excellent. Well done. We're going to go ahead and set this card over here. Ta-da! All right. You need a pocket full of rocks. Let's get those rocks out. Doodly-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right. So, nice. So we have blue apatite. We have a black amethyst. And we have... it's a deep purple, beautiful little stone. It's very much a third chakra, sixth chakra stone. I am drawing a blank right now, but I'm going to write that stone name down there. I promise you it's a third chakra stone, and it helps you see, or a sixth chakra stone. It helps you see yourself in a better light, okay? So this is what this brings. I want to say sugilite. Sugilite, a beautiful, lovely purple stone, deep purple stone. And yeah, it's going to help you see yourself in a better light. It's going to help you appreciate who you are through your sixth chakra, through your third eye. You're definitely being able to appreciate who you are, what you bring to the table, and everything else like that, which is as a result of course, seeing yourself on a global scale. This is the black amethyst, helps you see yourself on the globe, being effective, being helpful, being the person that you are, and expanding and leaving like a lot of beautiful ripples in the universe. So you may only touch one or two people in the world, but those one or two people in the world could become world leaders and do amazing things for the whole universe. So we're excited to see what that turns into, all right? And that's why you're feeling so much better about yourself. Now, blue apatite right here is actually going to be helping you speak in healing words, especially while you're doing all these fun things to try and make sure that you're heard and understood, even though, like when you take back this project from somebody else, you want to use healing words and not tell them that they suck, but just generally like, hey, I have more time, I can totally do this now, and you do. So that's good. When you pick up your stuff, you're like, hey, I wish you all well. You have a good time with the business. Now I'm going to take my stuff and go. Good luck. I'll be back next week to teach you what I did, and then you can do whatever you want. All right. But by being gracious in all ways, I think you're going to find yourself in a better stead as you walk through all of this, even when you're feeling crappy or unable to do what you want to do and inside yourself. I mean, you can go outside and sit quietly and cry if you need to, but you want to use your healing words when you're talking to other people, okay? Cool. So maybe you're putting on a front, maybe you're not, but I think that it's important for you to do that, and that is sugilite. Thank you very much. I found it in my head somewhere. I must have packed it away. Ha! So, Excellent. Love that. Let's see what the mystery card is. All right. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. Wonderful. New information of empowering stuff coming your way. Someone's going to be handing you new ways and means to be more powerful, all right? So indeed, you are able to become more powerful. Maybe this new opportunity here will come up and you'll be able to do some stuff. Or in some way, you'll have another opportunity that presents where you'll get to be more powerful than you thought. Okay? So don't worry. It's all going to work out the way it's supposed to. Excellent. I'm going to set that card right here. I know that seems vague and rather, but I do see that even like if you've been doing the books for your boss and whatnot, and presto changeo, the business is, he's out of the business, so his business stuff is no longer his business. He sold the business or whatever. And now he goes home and he's like, well, still don't want to do the books. So they go, hey, would you like to come and do the books for us, for just us, this household? And you're like, of course, I'll do it. Of course. That's wonderful. I have now a reason to stay in contact with my old boss, who's my best friend. And that's good news. I like that. Excellent. Very nice. So, if you don't want to carry those rocks, Aquarius, you don't have to. But if you do choose to carry those rocks, it would be really cool if you comment below and let me know how they work for you. If you want to carry other rocks, you could comment below and let me know what you got. We'll have a conversation about that. That would be super fun. And of course, if you want to talk about the reading, I'm all here for it. It's perfect. Let's talk. It's going to be great. I'm here to support you in any way I can. It will be great. If you haven't liked and subscribed, that would be helpful to the channel. And I would really appreciate it because I love you guys and I want you to see what's coming up for the week ahead. So you're better prepared. And that's all. That's what I do here. And I hope that you'll come back next week and we'll talk about the 13th through the 19th. Thank you.